lanes. I'm roped in it, waving through a glass top coupe like the Pope's in it. Heaven only snows in my trunk with the more that you see. Closer to no limit. I used to want a 300Z with a phone in it. I'm global in Rome with it, feeling at home with it. Money come, money go, ain't no control in it. Push. Yeah. All I ever wanted was the net.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Griffin out there with Jordan. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Stoudemire outside. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Tries yet again. Goes up with it again.
Well, the coaching staff likes DeAndre Jordan defensively to call out what's going on, be the voice behind the defense, and his massive size, that can intimidate some shooters.
Here's Redick. Good work defensively by Marion.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And Jordan sends it back.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Paul surveying the floor. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Paul's got the game going with his first points of the game for Los Angeles. Paul against Nash. 16 feet away. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Inside. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. From about 16, basket good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Paul. There's the triple. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now, consistency through the years. Chris Paul, a threat from deep.
Nash, the pass to Marion. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Outside, Redick. Jordan against Stoudemire. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson, the pass to Marion. Kicks it to Nash. Over Paul. Nash's shot is in. Nash has got his second basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Richardson. Count it.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Phoenix. Paul, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And stolen by Redick. Now the Clippers moving it up. There's the dish to Jordan. Here's Griffin. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude. And nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jared Dudley's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Granger comes in for Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Collison in for Paul. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Outlaw kicks to Barbosa. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dudley. Barnes comes in for Danny Granger. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here is Barbosa. Back to Stoudemire. Good on the bucket.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Paul against Barbosa. Paul right side. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Barbosa. And no good that time. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Redick against Jackson. Jordan passes to Barnes. Griffin inside. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Crawford out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Ryan Hollins. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Granger in at the small forward. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan's checked in for Ryan Hollins. Blake Griffin comes in for Jared Dudley. Barnes, he's checked in for Danny Granger. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Here's McCarty. Hunter with a screen on Griffin. Jordan with the steal. Here's Redick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It feels like J.J. Redick has every part of this game buttoned up, especially when it comes to getting high percentage and quality shots.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
McCarty, no good. Clippers leading by 10. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's good from long range. Paul's got 13 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Barbosa with it. He's picked up by Jordan. They get it again.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They need a good offensive possession
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
to stop the run, and Jordan sends it back. Paul dishes to Barnes. Here's the teardrop. The shot by Paul, no good. Suns trail by 15. Jackson down low, covered by Barnes. Jackson misses. Right side, Griffin. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. And it's Phoenix's ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Paul with the steal. Pass to Barnes. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Clippers lead by 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called, the Suns. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Nash with it. Looking to end the run, and they pick up 2. Nash has got 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Paul kicks to Redick. Passes to Griffin. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes passes to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Paul against Nash. Down low, he's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Paul against Nash. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Suns making a change here. Barbosa's checked in.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
Suns trail by 19. Here's Richardson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Collison's out there. 1:14 left in the first half. The pass to Barnes. Griffin inside, guarded by Marion. And Griffin scores. The assist by Barnes. And it's 8 points for Blake Griffin.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Barbosa finds Johnson. To the inside. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Joe Johnson unselfish with that play. You can call his number just about any time, but turning down a good shot for a great one, good on you, Joe.
Now here's Collison. Outside Griffin. For three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Richardson. Here's Stoudemire. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And how about the play by Stoudemire? Gets the defense off balance and able to draw the foul with the shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. Ball against Jackson. Puts it up from 12. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives, on the offensive glass.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior, so they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Johnson, Stoudemire out there with Marion. Then there's Richardson, and it's Nash in at the point. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
Yeah, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Here is Nash, following the basket by Chris Paul. In the corner, it's Richardson. Here's Stoudemire over Jordan. And Stoudemire gets it to go. Stoudemire's got 8 points. And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. Redick passes to Griffin. Dishes it to Barnes. Nash against Paul. Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. This Sun squad struggling. Nash outside. He kicks it to Marion. High post, Stoudemire. And it's blocked by Jordan. Paul finds Redick. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
And the Suns call time. And so here's Phoenix. Nash outside. Throws it up high, and Stoudemire slams it in.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now here's Paul. He's got 21. He dishes it to Redick. Paul against Nash. 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Paul's got 23.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Nash. 6 points for him. Stoudemire, the screen. Nash kicks to Stoudemire. There's the feed to Johnson. And stolen by Barnes. Richardson against Redick. Kicks it out to Jordan. Now the dish to Griffin. Back to Jordan. Paul outside. For the three. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nash with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Redick. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 1:37 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Richardson. Stoudemire against Jordan. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Barnes. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Nash outside. It's Richardson on the wing. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from outside. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Griffin. Jordan inside. Richardson covering. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Now, Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jared Dudley's checked in for Griffin. Granger comes in for Matt Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Collison in for Paul. Granger dishes to Collison, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Jordan is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Danny Granger. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot.
And Nash is such a clever player, a sensational floater from such an unpredictable player.
Dudley with a screen on Nash. Paul passes to Crawford. And stolen by Nash. Over Crawford. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And they double up Jordan. Paul with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Paul's got 32 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here is Barbosa. Sweet move. Rebounded by Dudley. Crawford right side. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jackson against Crawford. Nice move. He squares up and sinks it. Here is Paul. It's Crawford on the wing, covered by Barbosa. Crawford against Barbosa. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Crawford angling his body right into the contact. He doesn't mind slithering his way in there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Barnes comes in for Danny Granger.
Crawford continues to get the job done out there, one of the best 6th men to ever play this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they double up Jordan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a re-jump.
Crawford kicks to Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. 14 points for DeAndre Jordan.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
Nash the pass to Marion. Richardson with it, guarded now by Barnes. Richardson, good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Outside Griffin. Nash against Paul. Now here's Crawford. Defense is right there. Good work there as it goes.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Barnes finds Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Crawford. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Crawford. Paul's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles. Nash against Paul. High post, Stoudemire. Johnson in the corner. Richardson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Griffin. Rebound by the Suns. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Griffin passes to Barnes. Over Richardson. Bank shot. No good. On the wing, Marion. A three ball. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Griffin a screen on Nash. Lobs it up for Jordan. And finished off by Griffin.
And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
And here's Nash. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.